iQUAVIS is a methodology and a tool for system modeling, quality and risk management, and project management. We have a lot of experience mainly in the fields of Japanese automobile industry, precision machinery industry, home electronics industry, heavy industry, and so on. You can visualize requirements, functions, entities, and their relations with various diagrams by using iQUAVIS in a methodology technology breakdown ISID developed. Here, we will introduce technology breakdown by showing a tree, a matrix, and a block diagram. The first one is a tree. There are requirements and functions on the left side and the entities making up the system on the right side. By checking requirements, functions, entities, and their relations, you can check the means to realize the requirements and functions. And, by confirming the related requirements from the entities, it is possible to know requirements in a trade-off relation. By using the tree, you can easily find the impact of the change. The second one is a matrix based on the QFD concept. You can check the strength of the relation between functions and entities with numbers on the intersection. As with trees, you can easily find the impact of changes by using a matrix. The third one is a block diagram. The purpose of using block diagrams is to visualize the mechanisms of the system. By using suitable block diagrams according to the purpose, it will be possible to communicate with engineers in other technological areas. Here are examples of the block diagram: function block diagram, entity block diagram, internal block diagram, function flow diagram, parametric diagram, and so on. These charts, tree, matrix, block diagram, are synchronized on iQUAVIS, and any charts you enter or edit will be reflected in other charts. According to the purpose, engineers can use these charts alternatively. Information accumulated in iQUAVIS can be utilized for quality and risk management. From the relation between functions and entities, you can extract the failure modes which prevent the entities from function normally and the causes. When enough knowledge is accumulated in iQUAVIS, it becomes possible to automatically generate the FMEA sheet with the influence of the change and the risk extracted. As a result, if we can identify risks, engineers can consider countermeasures at an early stage and prevent problems from occurring. Information on system modeling and quality and risk management accumulated in iQUAVIS can be utilized for project management. Since the information in the tree and the task in the schedule chart are related on iQUAVIS and a change in the design occurs, the task that may be affected by the change can be extracted and displayed. Based on the contents so far, I summarized how iQUAVIS is utilized in product development. Utilizing iQUAVIS enables you to visually share the consideration in line with the product development process with engineers in other technological areas. And you can use same data from system modeling not only to quality and risk management but also to project management through a single tool. Now, we will introduce how to use iQUAVIS in the following 3 scenes based on realistic data. Scene 1. Design policy consider for achieving goals. Scene 2. DRBFM. An improved method of FMEA for design changes. Scene 3. Verification planning. The data used for this introduction is taken as an example of the paper feed and transport system unit of the multi-function printer, MFP. The data of the paper feed and transport system unit is accumulated in iQUAVIS with requirements, functions, entities and their relations clarified. Then, the data is visualized by synchronized charts, tree, matrix, block diagram, and so on. Let's see how to use iQUAVIS for each scene. The first scene is design policy consider for achieving goals. First of all, you select quality characteristics to be improved. This time, your target is to improve double feed ratio. By selecting double feed ratio, only related functions are automatically extracted on the worksheet. Therefore, you consider direction of improvement for the functions extracted on the worksheet, while checking the roles of functions in the system with function block diagram. This time, you give the power of rolling back to the second paper and return the second sheet of paper. By selecting functions to be improved, only related entities are automatically extracted on the worksheet. Therefore, you consider design policy for the entities extracted on the worksheet while checking the roles of entities in the system with entity block diagram. In this way, by utilizing iQUAVIS, it will be possible to consider design policy tied to goals without omission. The second scene is DRBFM. By considering design policy and deciding which entities to change, functions that may be affected by the change are automatically extracted on the worksheet along with functions to be improved. Therefore, you choose functions that have impact by change of entities. Then, only functions that have large impact are automatically extracted on the worksheet. Therefore, you consider concerns while considering the causal relation between functions and quality characteristics. By considering concerns, DRBFM sheet is created automatically. So you clarify occurrence mechanism for each concern and consider countermeasures and verification items. In this way, by utilizing iQUAVIS, it will be possible to consider countermeasures and verification items for concerns that come up by design change without omission. The third scene is verification planning. By considering countermeasures and verification items in the DRBFM sheet, verification tasks is automatically placed in the schedule chart. Therefore, you make an implementation schedule of verification tasks while considering other tasks, milestones, and resources. In this way, by utilizing iQUAVIS, it will be possible to make a verification schedule that takes into account existing scheduling and manage progress. Today, we introduced how to use iQUAVIS in the 3 scenes based on realistic data. Utilizing iQUAVIS enables you to do from considering design policy tied to goals to considering countermeasures and verification items for design change through a single tool. iQUAVIS supports your product development by visualization and communication.